on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today, we're finishing out our Team Deathmatch tournament. It's going to be one semifinal match. Then we're going to hop right into finals. So thank you, everybody, for joining. It's going to be a really exciting stream today because we're doing the championship round. So stay tuned. We've got my man Dark Stays in the background. Didi, how are you doing today?
Hey, how's it going?
Going really well. Tell us what we can expect in today's stream.
So today we have the semifinals and finals. For one of the matches of the semifinals, Imperial moves on because Mercy Gaming forfeit. For the second match, there is REC Sports versus Invisible Inc. Both are very good teams, and the winner of this match will play Imperial. Both the semifinals and finals are best of 3. So it's going to be exciting to see which team is the best at Team Deathmatch. And as for our June tournament, we already announced. It's called the Summer Cup. We opened registration this week. We already have over, by last I checked, was 650. So by now it's probably by 800 teams that applied. There is a lot of new teams. It's going to be very exciting, and of course a lot of the top teams applied as well. So this is going to be a very interesting one. It's going to be Defuse the Bomb on Plaza map. It's going to be 64 teams, 5v5, and it will start tomorrow. So teams that are listening right now that haven't applied still have a chance to apply. We're going to close applications by after this stream ends, and by tomorrow we'll announce the 64 teams that were selected. For this one, we're giving $700 prize and 250 cases to the winning team. So it's going to be pretty exciting tournament, this one. If you want to apply and you haven't, you can go to mobileesports.org, and where you go on tournaments, there is Critical Ops, the Summer Cup. If you click there, you'll see all the information you need, and you can apply your team. Having said that, I want to thank you, Chase and Sutton, for being here. I want to thank everyone who's watching, all the people who support us, and all the teams that put their effort to be here to play. So thank you, guys. And I want to also thank Gamma Labs for being our longtime partner. And I hope you enjoy, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and see if my co-caster's here. Sutton, are you around? Let's go ahead and move over.
Around.
There he is. How you doing
Hey
today,
guys,
bro?
What's going on? I'm doing great. Thank you, Chase, so much. And no, I'm not sick, Wiggly. That was Darkest Days talking. Now I am talking. Also, want to thank you for the donation in the Mockers chat. $24. Really appreciate it, man. Excited for some matches today.
Somebody donated?
We got somebody donated in the match. We got Skills Gaming YouTube donated $25. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Really appreciate it, man.
Don't charge back, bro.
Got some exciting matches today. Unfortunately, we'd have one forfeit, so Imperial does move on. But we'll have to see what RES Esports can do in this match, which should be coming up really soon. Be great to see that. I think we got a couple words from our sponsors, and we can go ahead and move into that match.
Awesome. We'll go ahead and watch one short advertisement, guys, and we'll get into this. And by the way, I trolled my chat. People were asking for the room code. I said it was F off. Then a couple guys came back and said, it didn't work. You lied to me, Chase. Troll initiated. Here comes the advertisement. We'll be back. All right, we are back. Thanks for your patience, guys. We're getting the first game set up right now. I did make a little mistake. I showed the wrong, as far as the teams. Let me go back to it. I'll show you right now so we can give a little bit of a schedule of what's happening. So right here you see match 1 was going to be Mercy Gaming versus Imperial. Mercy Gaming forfeited under the pressure of facing Imperial. That has been absolutely insane, a great team. So Imperial moves on to the final round. Match 2 is what we're going to start with today, Arias Esports versus Invisible Inc. The winner of, and this will be best of 3, the winner of that will face Imperial in the finals, closing out our team deathmatch tournament, the first team deathmatch tournament in the game. So we are really excited about that. Right now we're waiting on one player. But Sutton, do you have any other words before we get in?
Yes, I do have a couple other words I'd like to say. Got a lot of people asking if we can do a giveaway because we didn't do one last week. And because I'm feeling so generous this week, let's go ahead and do a giveaway, guys. So you guys know how this works. It's a hashtag GFuel with your Critical Ops in-game name. I choose 2 random people from each platform we are live on, which is Mobcrush, Twitch, and YouTube. And you're going to win some cases if I end up choosing it. It's chosen completely random. If you won last week, you are ineligible. Just want to let everybody know. Anyways, guys, hashtag GFuel with your Critical Ops in-game names. And we can go ahead and choose some winners. And we'll go right into the match after that.
Perfect.
Gonna refresh the Mobcrush here. Looking for those comments.
Talk a little bit more about this tournament that we're doing starting next week. We're going back to Plaza Bros. This is the OG, the original map that we did my very first cast on Plaza. So we're coming back to Plaza. I'm excited to get back to the map that in the beginning when the game was first launched, this was the very this is like kind of like Bura now. It was the most played map for probably the first 6 months of soft launch. And now,
Definitely.
Now, of course, everybody plays Bura. Bura, however you say it, I don't know. Sutton will be doing giveaways over in Twitch, Mobcrush, and YouTube, so spam the chats on all platforms. Once the giveaway's over, we should be ready to go. Awesome. I see so many G Fuel hashtags right now. The chat is going insane.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Almost done here with the choosing.
Somebody with the name I Chase 2001 asks, "Yo, I Chase, when is the match going to start?" Probably about
2 minutes.
what, 3 to 5 minutes? 2 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. 2 to 5 minutes, I would say.
It's gonna be quick. We're just
I'd be
waiting on
willing
one
to,
player right now.
To bet. All right, guys, we get the winners. I'm gonna go ahead and announce them. Starting on the Twitch side, we got Tron _ congratulations, and Vibe. You are winners on the Discord side. We'll be getting those, or the Discord side, the Twitch side. We'll be getting those cases out to you guys really soon. On the Mobcrush side, we got hashtag GFuel Toaster 58 and Skills Hub hashtag GFuel. Congratulations, you guys are our Mobcrush winners. Over on the YouTube side of things, which was a little difficult to choose because the chat was going so fast. You guys are crazy over there. Let's see, we got King Mo B33 and _ Killworth YouTube. I think I pronounced that correctly. So we get your cases out to you guys really, really shortly. Thank you guys for entering the contest. I think we're almost ready here.
We are
go ahead
ready,
and jump
actually.
Into this match.
They actually started Sutton, and I was like, no. They were actually playing, and I was like, not live. So we're gonna get over to that right now. Let me tell them to restart when ready. So this is going to be semifinal match, Arias versus Invisible Inc. And now they know they're live. Everybody in the chat was shouting out their social media. They didn't even know they weren't even on the screen. All right, here we
Rest
go.
in peace.
There it is.
All right, guys.
Follow Lathy Noob on Insta. Remember Lathy last week? This guy was a beast, man. This guy was so good.
Oh, definitely. I'm really looking forward to Invisible Ink here in this match. They really surprised us, but as well as Arias as well. So are they going 4v5?
We are live and we are going 4v5. Looks like
Wow,
Arias is running
interesting.
4 right now. And I would not put it past Arias actually winning. I think they're going to try to camp the spawn and try to make him come to him, just like Zephyr did there with the Euratio. Just kind of waited out. Clutch Master does not get the clutch. Watch for Lathy Noob, guys. This guy was a beast last week. And TDM, so much different. It's going to be best of 3. I believe we're going to switch maps every time, aren't we, Sudden?
I believe so, yes.
Sudden, or Lathy, I was about to cast you. So, Lathy Noob is kind of peeking around trying to get over to Dark Carpet, gets taken down as somebody jump shots him through the doors there. The Beast gets some hit markers on. Early reload. Does get the kill, though. Right now, even with a man down. Oh, let me see here. Who do we have on the T? We must have Invisible. That's what the overlay says. Is that right? Let me take a look. It must be Invisible on T right now. So they're winning with the man down. Osint's another guy we want to watch for over on the CT side. This kid is good, man. Quick reflexes from Osint. Got a couple people running Euratio right now for Invisible. Actually, looks like 2 guys running Euratio, trying to peek those corners. Clutchmaster comes at mid, rushes with AK and gets the kill. Now 11-8 with 1 man down, taking care of business. Beast is 5-1 right now. Here comes Lathy Noob through Banana, looks at Dark Carpet. He's peeking. He's going to go all the way. Yep, now he's on Dark Carpet, moving into their spawn site. He finds somebody. Strafes and sprays, hops up. Going into their spawn site, finds somebody. Gets a second headshot there. Now 15-10. Do I have that right, Sudden? Are they on T?
Who is Invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, Invisible is on the T side. Arias is on... Excuse me, Invisible is on the CT side, and Arias is on the T side. So Austin is playing for Invisible. So Arias is down 1 play right now. It's a 4v5, but it's not making too much of a difference because they're up by 4 points right now, which is really, really impressive. Zephyr getting down Fake, and Austin getting down the Beast. Crocky coming around and getting down Zephyr right there. Looking Tree Hallway. Another shot there by Croaky. In the Tree Hallway, getting Rampage down. He's down to 22 HP, moving through Tree Hallway right now. You can go into CT spawn, excuse me, T spawn that is. He's just in a camp here in Tree Hallway. Fake with a nice little 2-piece on Lathy and Rampage. Croaky getting Zephyr. The Beast coming around, stabbing him in the back with his shots. All tied up now, 18-8. About 5 minutes left in the match, a little over 5 minutes actually. Beast is moving down Tree Hallway, getting some shots out, but Lathy finishes him off.
This is exciting. Tied up now, and yeah, I was casting it right at the beginning, but then I questioned the overlay. So the overlay's wrong. It's Arias on T, guys, and Arias playing with a man down right now, down by 2 points. One thing we've seen in previous rounds, Sudden, is it's really difficult to come back once you're down like 5 and there's only 2 minutes left. Really difficult to come back from that. So important for them to keep things close with about 4.5 minutes left right now.
Yeah, definitely. Got about 4 minutes, 38 seconds left on the clock. Clutchmaster getting down Devil Rampage. He was trying to use a sniper rifle. Fake getting down the Beast. Team Invisible Inc. is up by 4 points right now, 26-22. That 1 man difference is showing a little bit right now. Zephyr with a nice little sniper shot there on Clue Master. Getting a nice little 2-piece, getting down Droshi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope that is correct. I need a thesaurus, I swear. Keeping up the score, 26-24. Only 2 points down Arias right now. Watching Lathy, who's sitting here in Dark Carpet, by at least Banana that is on the Dark Carpet, watching Devil Rampage with a nice shot there on Osnit. Gonna switch over to the CT side to Rampage, sitting here in the Tree Hallway right now, watching.
And right now, what we see from Arias is they're really just barely even walking out a spawn site. They're forcing Invisible to come to them, and it seems to be working out for them because they've closed up this gap.
Definitely.
So they're waiting with Euratio scoped in on corners, hoping that they can get a pick off of a peak. And so far, it's working out. In fact, now they've just take the lead. With a man down, camping at spawn, they take the lead, 28-27. Arias up ahead, now tied 28-28. Beast is going to roam right into Dark Carpet. Beast has now he's coming in into B, or into A, into server room. And I don't think they know he's there. Let's go in and spectate him, see if he can maybe get a flank or a backstab. And he was just looking in the wrong place. Croco also Beast. Really impressive gameplay from him. Devil Rampage has been sitting this B long the whole time. It's just scoped in with Euratio waiting. 28-29. This is a close match, man, for a semifinal match.
Definitely is a close match. You know, I was the Arias being down a player, kind of camping in the back with their sniper rifles. We have seen here Invisible Ink take the lead. It was by 2, but till Zephyr got Crocky down, taking it to 29-30. Only up by 1 point right now. Fake getting Zephyr down, taking the lead back up to 2 points. Very nice shots there by him. Pretty close right now. About 2 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be interesting to see if it stays this close till the end of the match, or if one team is going to head and start pulling away with this match. Devil Rampage missing a shot, looking tree hallway into orange. There's a couple players down there strafing back and forth using the AKs.
Yeah, and the thing that we're noticing here is the strategy is actually kind of flipped for a second there. When Arias was camping at T-spawn, they closed the gap, and then as soon as they got a little more aggressive, a little more confident, they lost the lead again. So we'll see. Now they're going to try to wait at spawn and go back to their original strategy. The issue is the clock's ticking. They're down by 2, so you can't play too conservatively. But it looks like Arias has made, or excuse me, Invisible has made a bit of a change, not rushing to that T-spawn site anymore because they were just getting picked too much.
Fake getting down Lathy Noob right there. Yeah, definitely using the sniper rifles Arias was on by the T-spawn. No reason to rush. Let him come to you, let him stick out, get a little jump shot. You're using AKs. You do have a little bit of advantage in terms of movement and when you're playing. So that's definitely nice to see them doing that. Crocky down here going against a player down in Dev Hallway. Going against the Beast. The Beast shoots him down. He's trying to get a sniper shot, but missed 2 shots.
That's
35-32 right now.
2 Euratio shots in a row, and they looked for a second like they were going to close up the gap, but Fake comes with the double, bringing things 38-33. Now down by 5 with a minute 30 left. Going to be difficult to come back from this.
Definitely. Fake is definitely the MVP this time for Invisible Ink, with a score of 11-7, which is a decent KD in a competitive match like this. We see Zephyr, though, 14-9, got the highest score right now, but his team's not helping him out. Rampage, 3-8. The Beast is 8-11, both going negative and definitely hurting their team. They want to win. Rampage is definitely going to have to step up here. He's using the Euratio, but Clutchmaster gets Rampage shot down. They're using the AK-47. Drushi gets the Beast down as well. Both of them are still going negative and just not helping the team at all. Zephyr coming around here, getting Crocky, taking it down to 42-38. It's a 4-point difference right now. I don't know if it's going to be enough time. I don't know if they have enough time to come back from this. Zephyr is already admitting defeat, going with the GG. They're 5 kills down. Basically, if they can take out the entire team here in one quick shot, they could have the chance.
No way.
Crocky gets in Lathy, and the 2 Beasts getting Rampage. Very nicely shot there. Killsworth YouTube joining up here. I'm not sure what's going on. We got a couple players joining in here. Guys, you do not leave.
You want to kick those guys?
Possibly. We'll have to wait and see, guys. I would like you to leave. You're not invited to be here right now.
That gap.
This is
really,
a live
really,
tournament. Yep, definitely gonna be moving you guys.
That gap got really huge there at the end. Arias was playing really well for playing with a man down. GGs to these guys. I thought they played it well. They held on as long as they could, but they couldn't quite pull it out at the end. Lathy Noob with all of them going negative KD right now. Antisocial. What the heck? People are rage quitting. Not sure what these people are doing, but I believe we're gonna switch. Are we gonna do everything?
Yeah, we're gonna switch sides. I think we're all right. Somehow the code got leaked. I'm seeing it in the YouTube chat, guys. Please don't show the code. I don't know how you guys got the password and got it in here, but it is what it is.
Wait, it got leaked? For real? How is
well,
that
when you
even
show
possible?
score, it shows the room code, but I don't know how they have the password. So, guys, do not join. I will be banning players if you do join. Your accounts will be banned. This is a esports match. You are not allowed to join this at all. We are not doing community streams. You guys can check out our Twitter page at esports_mobile to stay up to date on when we'll be doing the community matches so you can join. This is a live tournament. You are not allowed to join. Okay, guys?
Sudden is triggered now. You do not want to trigger Sudden. So let me go back to this. We're going to check this out. So we see Arias versus Invisible. Arias playing a man down, losing the first match. It's his best of 3. So if Invisible can pull off the second match, they will advance to the finals versus Imperial. Looking at the bracket real quick, let me show you guys what's going on. Right here, we're looking at Arias, Esports, and Invisible. Invisible looking like they have a good shot at advancing to the finals. And then over here, Mercy Gaming and Imperial. On the bottom, we see Imperial moving forward to the finals due to Mercy Gaming forfeiting. So it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and get the next match started, and let's see what happens. I think we're going to go a different match, right? Yep, we're going to go a different
Yeah, I believe
map.
we're going a different match. Definitely, guys. We'll be going a different match. Changing the map here. The map will be different for match 2. Not sure what we'll be doing. It's going to be a complete surprise for us, just as it is for you guys. It'll be interesting to see what they choose. I believe it's still going to be a 4v5. I don't think they've got their extra player to come in yet. So Arias is going to be down a man, most likely, going into the next round, which is going to be at a disadvantage like they were last time. I mean, it can be a disadvantage and it cannot be a disadvantage. It just really depends. You're down one player, and if you play it right, you should have an extra player in the other team to kill, in theory at least, but you don't have another man to watch your back, so you are leaving yourself vulnerable, possibly to backstabs. It'll be interesting to see what map they get and how they play it.
All right, and I'm going to test out my mic a little bit and talk. Tell me if you're still hearing static from my mic or if the static is gone, because I want a nice clean audio for you guys, but we'll see. Yeah, and Arias, I thought they did. No more static. I thought Arias played that really well. When they pushed back up and tied, they got a little bit overconfident. They started rushing more and exposed themselves. I think they should have just stuck to the strategy. And then I saw at the very end, like the last 3 minutes, to be frank, like they just got like a little bit lazy. Like Lathy was just kind of running out of spawn, like looking to the side, getting shot in the side. Like they just weren't really trying at the end. I don't know why. Maybe they were frustrated.
Yeah, I would completely agree with that. They weren't really trying at the end. Just some really silly moves. I saw the pings for a couple players were kind of high, but I don't think that was really going to affect them that much. So it is what it is. Invisible won the first round. We are doing best out of 3 guys. We'll be going into the next round here really, really soon. Let's see, we got checking the chat right now. Arc4S says, hello, guys. It's your boy Anomaly from Sweden. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. How's the weather in Sweden?
This is so funny how everybody right now is asking for the password. I don't know how the heck that got leaked. I know I didn't show it on my screen. The room code shows, but not the password. When I check the KDs, the room code, that's the first we've seen of that. So I think if people join, that's got to mean they hack. I think that means permaban, doesn't it? I think it does. I think we got to institute that rule right now. Because if
I don't know how the password would have gotten leaked.
If you guys were coming into an official
with the teams,
yeah, can you imagine if this happens in the finals, dude? I'm banning everybody. I'm bringing that ban hammer because we can't have this in like an official match. No way.
Yes, once again, guys, this is an official esports tournament, so you are not allowed to be joining these matches unless you're part of the team and you're talking to one of the moderators and we know you are joining. If you're a substitute, that's fine. You just have to let us know. But after the match is started, you cannot join. If you're just part of the public, part of the community, you are not allowed to join during one of these matches. During the community streams, however, you can join and play with us. Once again, you guys can follow us on esports_mobile to stay up to date on the next time we're doing a community match, which should be in the coming couple weeks or so. So you guys can join with us, play some Critical Ops matches, and hang out on stream. Once again, you are not allowed to join the official matches. Guys, please do not do that. We will be banning players.
So the next match we're getting ready right now, we are going to go to Canals. I think we're going to see a lot of ratio gameplay here in Canals because of the long hallways.
Definitely.
I'm wondering... Last match, I was spectating the T side pretty much exclusively the whole time. I hardly spectated Invisible at all. They only had like one guy running Ratio, I believe, and the rest were AK last round. Wasn't that correct?
For Arias? For Invisible Inc.
For Invisible
Inc.
Inc.
Really, only one player was really using the Ratio. Everybody else was using the AKs, whereas the opposite for Arias, where 3 players were using the Ratio and 1 player was using the AK.
That's right.
So I definitely think we're going to see a lot more ratios on this map.
Yeah, and then Arias was actually running 2 ratios last match, and it worked out for them. I think if I'm playing a man down, what's my strategy going to be? What I'm probably going to do is I think I will run 2 ratios at the beginning just to see how it works out, and I will probably just wait together and try to get picks. I think you could actually pull off a win with 4 guys. They almost did it last round, so don't count these guys out. We could be going into Game 3, but if Invisible pulls us out, they will end it, and we will move right into the final match versus Imperial. Oh, good old Lathy noob.
Yeah, definitely. There's really no reason why they couldn't win this one. They have a great chance at picking up the win here. Right now, don't believe we're still waiting for a couple players to join. All right, guys.
While we wait, we could look at this right here. This is my fidget spinner.
Hey, we should actually just back out. The players can't join. Being that we are moderators, we can just join anytime, but we do need to leave so they can go ahead and join. Guys, like I feel extra generous today. I don't know why. So we're going to go ahead and do one more giveaway. That's right, one more giveaway. So you guys know how we do it. He's got that fidget spinner going. I saw watching the stream for a couple minutes ago.
Dude, I'm spinning for
guys,
days,
we're doing one more
dude.
giveaway. Hashtag GFuel with your Critical Ops in-game name. Make sure it's the hashtag GFuel with a space and then your Critical Ops IGN or in-game name. I'll be choosing 2 lucky individuals. If you guys won last week, you are disqualified. Please don't make another YouTube Mob Crush or Twitch account just to win. I mean, let everybody have a chance. You guys know what I'm saying? All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to be choosing a couple people. Let's see who we get.
Awesome. We've got a global audience. I want to do something in the chat after we end this giveaway where we have everybody type either like the country they're from or like if they're in the United States, like the state they're from. Like, don't go any more specific than that because there's a bunch of stalkers out there. You know what I'm saying? But like, just say your country or your state. We can kind of see what the viewer demographics are. I know from looking at demographics that we do have a lot of international people, but time zones kind of screw things up sometimes. So I'm just curious. We'll do that after the giveaway. I think we're doing 2 winners on each platform. Is that right?
2 winners on each platform. That is right. Hashtag G Fuel with your Critical Ops in-game name. And I'll be choosing some lucky individuals. Once again, it is completely random. Have a timer going, and I just, whoever's got the name on the bottom of the list gets chosen. Already chosen players on the Twitch and YouTube side. Here we come over on Mob Crush. Let me actually refresh the Mob Crush chat because it is not loading. I know there's a lot. Oh my gosh, Alfie with the spam. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
People are already spamming their country, so we'll have to just wait for just a sec, guys, before we do that.
Yeah, it's so difficult to choose sometimes because there's so many names going. Alfie, man, you got like 100 entries right there in one message, so I don't know about that.
Dude, he's spamming over and over.
Let's look for somebody.
I've never, ever put slow mode on YouTube, ever. Like, people call for it all the time, and I'm just like, hashtag free the chat.
Sound like a robot.
Am I a robot?
You did. You sounded like a robot for a second.
Holy crap. Do I sound better now?
Yeah, you should be good now. Yeah, you look like you're good now.
All right. But, like, hashtag free the chat, man. I don't do slow mode. I just don't do it. I don't know. I like to see that chat moving quickly. It's always frustrating as a viewer, like, you know, when you get timed out and you're just like, I got to wait 60 seconds to comment. So I typically don't do slow mode on my channel, at least. I think we've almost got this match ready. So here's going to be the order of things. Sutton's going to announce the giveaway winners. Maybe we'll do the country thing now. If we don't have time, we'll do it after this match.
All right, we got the winners, guys. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of problem. Had somebody spamming lots and lots of names. All right, so on the Mob Crush side, we got hashtag GFuel as XInsanityX. Congratulations. And we got HC_13, a winner from, I think, a while back. I do remember that username. That was a long time ago. Congratulations, guys. Moving on over here to the Twitch side, we got GFuel Foxy Rock, I like that name, and Zaxby's. Once again, congratulations. You guys are our Twitch winners. On the YouTube side, we got GFuel Incredible. I like that name with the N instead of I. Really, really cool. And then King Bacon Bits. I like that name as well. You guys got some great names.
Dude.
At least I can pronounce them. Don't need a thesaurus. Appreciate that, guys.
I literally will take Bacon Bits and just like down them like I'm drinking a drink. Like, seriously, I love Bacon Bits. That's a great name. It's a great name.
Love the name. Rampage is choking, says Madorna. All right, I don't know what we got. Be interesting to see. Are we taking a look here? All right, so HC13, who's our Mob Crush winner, says, thank you, Mobile Esports. Appreciate it. I'm from Germany, so yeah, EU. Cool.
Let's do that right now. So we got a little bit of time. Let's have everybody in the chat type the country you're from, and if you're from the United States, type the state, and we'll just kind of see. Just watch the chat and watch like where everybody's from. That's what's really cool about esports, in my opinion. That's what's really cool about video games is you make friends from like all over the world. Like Sutton's like on the other side of the country from me, which is like
definitely
like thousands of miles away, and you just have people from all over the place making friendships. And honestly, if you think about like world peace, man, all you need to do is bring all these people who play video games together, and they'd be like, oh wait, you're from that country, and you realize, wait, everybody's like myself, you know. But when you just watch the news, everybody hates each other, and then you realize that you're all from all over the world anyways, like people that you've been talking to for years. And look at this. We've got India, we've got Singapore, we've got Philippines, Texas, everything's bigger in Texas, Ireland, Maryland,
Texas.
Syria, Hawaii, California, Ohio, Illinois, Dubai, holy crap.
Damn, Philippines, the hashtag Philippines and in India.
Portugal, Netherlands, America, Puerto Rico, El Salvador. This guy wrote Antarctica, son. This guy straight up said, I'm living with the penguins in Antarctica.
That's insane if he's legit. If you're actually from Antarctica, that is freaking amazing.
There's no way. We got Malaysia, we got Tennessee, we got Egypt, Germany, Alaska. Dude, all over the world. Look at this. This is crazy. This is
Let's see, we
insane.
got James 30 from the Philippines. Skills Gaming YouTube is from Norway. Mador is from Jamaica. Mindless here on the Mocker side. He's also from Puerto Rico. He's got people from all over the place.
South
I'm live
Africa.
with Chase Bros.
This guy's from what did he say? He's from Meatballs.
Icy is from Africa. We got some. Cam is from Alaska. Ooh, wow, Alaska. I didn't know Cam you were from there. Wow, Alaska.
That's cool.
Always wanted to visit Alaska.
Dude, Alaska's, I don't know if you knew this. Alaska's like this. Also, I think Iceland's like this. It's like the sun is up like 20 hours a day. Like you get 4 hours of darkness. Like because you're so close
Yeah,
to
and
the
then it
North
changes,
Pole.
doesn't it? To where it's like you get like hours and hours and hours of darkness and only a couple hours of sunshine or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
So like right now, because I know a guy who's from, one of my buddies from Alaska. He was like, I was like, how did you deal with that? He's like, I never knew anything different. You know, they just like shut the blinds. Like they have really dark stuff to make it dark, and that was it. All right, we're gonna go into this. Yeah, thanks for doing that,
here we
guys.
go.
So we're gonna move into canals. Hopefully my overlays are right. We'll see in a second here.
Whoever just posted their address in the Mobcrush chat, I'm low-key copying and pasting that, and I will visit your house tomorrow.
Dude, I'm gonna be creeping on your window this weekend.
You know it.
CT, we've got. Yeah, this is right. Arias and Invisible Perfect overlay is right. So we're gonna
Battle Run says he lives in VidCon.
reset and live.
All right,
right.
gonna get that code. Pop in, guys. Once again, if you join and you are not a official participant in the tournament, you will be banned instantly. You guys will see how fast I can type on an iPad, and I can type pretty dang fast. So, just letting you guys know that. Do not join if you are not an official member of the teams that are participating right now. We're playing Arias versus Invisible Ink. Invisible Ink did win the last round. It is best of 3. So if Invisible Ink does end up taking this match, they'll be moving on to the finals. So it'll be interesting to see here who ends
Are
up
we
winning
live?
this. We're about. I'm joining right now. Are we live?
I don't know. Here's some of the funnier things. This guy says I'm from Wonderland. This dude says I'm from the Milky Way. This dude says I live on Earth. We do have some
I live on
Pakistanis in
Earth
here.
as well. That's what my Twitter says.
Does it really?
Yeah, it says where are you from? Was it Planet Earth?
We are going to get a 5v5, so that's good. They
That's
brought
great.
in
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
RHVE.
All right, so we are live. Austin getting Lathy Noob down. Nice shot there by him.
Oh, we are
Shines
live.
taking out
I'm
Croaky.
so
Yeah,
sorry.
we're live right now. No, you're all good. I believe we have the same teams. Austin, yeah, so we got. I just switched around a little bit. We got Arias on the CT side. Arias is up right now. Invisible Ink is down. Only by 2 points though. Karki with a 3-1 KD, and Shines, who's the sub in for Arias, is 3-1 as well. Both even KDs on.
We've got
top side right there.
this Jaruski. Was he in the last round? I didn't see him.
Drusti was Drashi. I don't know how you pronounce that.
So everybody's
I'm
the
saying
same
Drushi.
for Invisible?
He was in the last match. Yes, he was.
Here we go. So this is going to be much better. In fact, Arias has to close this up. If they lose this best of 3, that means they've
Yeah, it's
lost 2
definitely
and it's
an
over.
important match here for Arias. If they want a chance at going to the finals versus Imperial, they have to win this match here. And so far,
Your mic's cutting out quite a bit sudden. Zephyr was kind of AFK there for a second, but he's coming back. Dude, it's live. Why are they asking? It's live, guys. It's live.
yeah, he was the on WTF. He doesn't know what is going on.
He says somebody did an SS. You want to talk to him and about that? I don't know what the heck I don't know what they're going off on. Shinez, long kill there.
Shizness,
Arias.
Shinez.
Why said it live? It's live. We said it. Let's go back.
Yeah,
Look
it's live. Screenshots are taken. I believe screenshots were taken. I don't know what's being complained about here. I don't know. Maybe somebody got disconnected. Did Zephyr get disconnected?
No, they're
Our teammate
complaining
didn't
because they're
SS.
down. Kroko coming back with with 2-piece there, 2-piece backstab, and we even said live in the chat multiple times. And now
Yeah,
they're
I don't know
asking
what's
if
going
it's
on here.
live.
You guys weren't obviously paying attention. Please pay attention. Don't watch the stream.
Oh,
Participate in
gosh.
one of these matches.
Is
You
it
guys can't be
live?
watching the stream.
No, it's
I
a
know some of you guys like to do
disadvantage.
that.
Dude, they're asking for reset because they're down. You gotta love the drama. We're gonna see Kroko coming up, looking over at A, gets somebody in elbow. This guy's just flanking everybody. They have no idea where he is. He's all by himself with that tiger skin. Shinez with the double. Arhab with the ratio. Reset. We were practicing. Dude.
Clutch Master getting Shines down, up.
Hey.
Stop typing. Yeah, just stop typing and start playing, guys. Austin getting the beast out fake, getting Zephyr. Nice shots there by him.
Sudden, do you mind? Can you look in the chat history? I don't know how far back it will go. Because I want to confirm.
Yeah,
I know.
It doesn't go all the way back. It joined on live, but I remember seeing that they said they were live, so I don't know what they're complaining about. They obviously weren't paying attention. You guys gotta be paying attention.
I even typed it. I even typed it's live as well. What an interesting
so-
way to finish off this semifinal round. I don't know if they actually thought that it was a practice run or if they're just complaining because they got wrecked in the beginning. I have no idea. I feel like some of the players knew what was going on.
I'm not sure. We don't know, but we're just continuing on the match. The Beast getting faked down. Leafy Noob finished off Jarushi there. Leafy sitting here in T-spawn. Got 50 HP left. They got that nice blue camo on the AK-47. Not as sexy as my Koi, though. So just sitting here in T-spawn waiting to see if anybody comes around the corner. They're down 11 points now. Arias Esports is.
4 minutes left. They could turn this out. We have multiple people running Euratio as expected in this map.
Noob with a nice kill there on Clutchmaster. Came around, drop shotted, got the kill, and backed up. Very, very nice. Zephyr getting the nice sniper shot there on Austin. Cutting his score down to only 8 kills. 8-point difference right now, which is impressive. They had a deficit, I believe it was 16 at one point. Austin getting down the Beast, and Jirachi getting Lathy as he comes around the corner there, crouched. The nice little double kill by Croaky, split 2-piece. Zephyr getting down Clutch Master. It's a 36-25 match right now. Zephyr getting down Clutch Master. Fake getting down Zephyr. We see Croaky right here in the cafe coming up here looking a bomb site. A couple shots being fired. Fake getting Lathy Noob down. There's one coming across CT Bridge right now. Better watch him going into B bomb site.
Zephyr's running that ratio, trying to do work. Osint comes up, kills him as he's kind of just waiting there on the bridge. Kroko's doing really well right now. Let's take a look at the KDs. He's going 15-6. Osint going 11-6. Showing the terrorist sights of love. Invisible going beast. Osint spraying, sees him in the corner, trying to get that wall bang. Switches to revolver, tries to get the one tap. Takes a couple shots, tries to get the one tap again. There's the 2 hits, gets the kill. Osint down at 22 health. That's how you want to play that revolver 2-shot kill. My favorite handgun in the game.
2-shot kill, but gets some crazy hit markers sometimes. Drives me nuts.
Oh, really? I don't experience that. You've got.
I do sometimes. Like I'll get like 3 or 4 hit markers with it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I've never had that happen. That's weird.
But it is what it is. Clutchmaster getting the Beast down. Nice shots for him. Watching Lathy coming through. Excuse me. Lathy moving into T spawn site right now. Picking up the ratio. Gonna look T bridge. See if there's anybody in elbow. Peeking around the corner right now. Doesn't see anybody. Looking to see if there's a player right there. Hasn't seen anybody. He sees a player, gets shot, but misses. Fake coming up with the AK-47. Nice little straight, getting Leaky down. Croaky getting Rive down. Austin getting shines. Trying to go
Osint played that so smart. He's only got 22 health. He peeked twice as he's strafing, pre-firing, and was able to pick up 2, maybe even there's number 3. Down at 22 health, and he picked up an additional 3 kills, just kind of camping that one corner. Very nice by him. And the lead has broken out 60-34. These guys are absolutely wrecking right now. Everybody going positive KD.
Beast asking for the reset. Guys, come on. The match is almost over. You guys cannot have a reset. It's because you are losing.
It wouldn't matter. I mean, you see the level of gameplay here in the second half of the match. They haven't just maintained the lead. They've pulled away, and they've pulled away bigly, as Donald Trump would say. They've done excellent at just wrecking, and so, I mean, even in a reset, we already know what's going to happen. Invisible would win, and it's shown that in the second half of the match. These guys were playing really, really well.
Yeah, who's Tofik?
I have no idea. He's a mod.
He's a mod, so I'm...
Antisocial is one of the guys who joined last match. Remember him?
Yes.
He got the password. I didn't know that you banned him, but if you did, we can talk about that
I should have kicked him.
Did you actually ban?
No, he should have been kicked.
He thinks you banned him for some reason.
Maybe I did by mistake. We'll have to talk after match. I only was supposed to kick.
Our half says sigh. A little bit of a frustrating situation for him as they almost have their score doubled right now, 69-40, 40 seconds left. I'll tell you what, Invisible knows this map well. They're playing this map much better. They're winning the 1v1s. They know the spots to crouch. They're just destroying here in Canals. Looks back. Shines gets a 2-piece. Osint coming across. Boat. Looking A. Lathy Noob just rage quits. He said screw it. So that's going to be the round, guys. These guys are pretty pissed. But what are you going to do? Invisible played better from the beginning. They pulled away and increased the lead in the second half. They just played really, really well. Arias noticeably frustrated, but what are you going to do? So Invisible is going to move on to the finals. Taking a look at those KDs, only 2 players are left. Shines actually did very well with 18-20. Our have at 7-18. So we will now move in to the final match. We're going to go ahead and check that bracket right here. We've got Imperial moving on to the finals. We've also got Invisible Ink moving on to the finals with Arias just complaining there. So that is the round, guys. We'll be moving into the final match now. If you have a fidget spinner in the comments, tell me what kind of fidget spinner you have. We're going to try to get some more interaction today, just asking random questions. The country one was fun to see. Now I want to know what kind of fidgies you guys have.
Definitely. You guys have any fidget spinners? I don't have any fidget spinners. I actually just touched my first one the other day.
You're a fidget spinner virgin, huh?
I guess so, yeah. I touched one at least. You know, I spun it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
I was like, somebody's like, it's $7. I was like, are you kidding me? I could buy like McDonald's with that.
I truly do not understand the fidget spinner craze. Like, I spun it, like, I've had this for a couple days just because I wanted to see. I spun it like once. I'm like, okay, so it spins. What's the big idea? There's a lot of different kinds of fidget spinners, though. There's multiple designs. I mean, it's crazy the amount of designs and the different materials they use. Like, this is the most insane, like, what the heck is going on craze I've seen in a long time. People are saying, you suck, I chase, you cheated for Invisible. Go back and watch the stream. We said it was live multiple times in the chat. Once we say live, the match is live. That's how it is. I know for a fact I typed live. I know for a fact Didi said live. I know for a fact I said restart when ready. We restarted, we said live. Like, what else can we do to let them know the match is live? They just thought we were restarting just for the fun of it? No.
No, we're not. The match was live. Disappointing to the Arias. You know, maybe would have had possibly a different outcome, but most likely not. Invisible Ink we saw them play last week. We've seen them play previous matches. Just a very, very high level of competition here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens versus Imperial. I would say Imperial's probably been warming up, being that their match was forfeited. So we should be getting to that really soon. I believe that's going to be best of 5.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that sounds right. Arias Savage says team is fighting right now. I think they're having a little bit of fight between them because you noticed about 3 of the players were just playing and you only had the 2 guys complaining. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. You got wrecked. Sorry. Sorry if you're raging. It is what it is. Everybody said it was live. I don't know what you guys were looking at. We restarted. We said live. That's the match. But I appreciate the rage. It's good to get heated sometimes, but I feel like they were in the wrong here. They just weren't paying attention. So final match we're going to be getting into. Let me show you the brackets one more time. Invisible Ink moving forward, beating Arias 2 matches in a row versus Imperial. Imperial won our, I believe, Sudden, did Imperial win our sniper match?
Imperial did win the sniper match. Yeah, the sniper tournament. So
this could be the second tournament that they've won of ours in a row. They never won a tournament before. They won sniper. Now they're trying to put up number 2. We'll see what they can do. Now people are putting in the chat, Chase, I just got kicked from Arias. Dude, Arias is like, something's going down in that team right now. They hate each other. They're like kicking members. Like, what the heck?
I don't know. Maybe team is disbanding. Check out here, guys. See what is going on. Looking at the chat. I think we got a word from our sponsors coming up here, guys. And we will go ahead and possibly do some giveaways after that. So have the sponsor ad roll here.
right, we are back. We are back. This is going to be best of 3 for the finals, so it's going to stay consistent. Imperial coming in here, trying to probably practice, like Sutton was saying. These guys coming in cold, that might affect them, as they usually takes a few rounds to kind of get all the nerves out. People are nervous when they're live, although Imperial is a very experienced team who's played live in front of hundreds, if not thousands, of people before.
Definitely.
So they should be okay. And I think we'll be switching maps every round, so we should get a nice variety here. So I'm quite excited to see what Imperial can do. And now, Sutton, you down for a giveaway? What do you think?
I think we are down for a giveaway, guys. You guys know how it works. Hashtag G Fuel with Critical Ops in-game name. And I'll be picking 2 lucky winners from each side of the platforms we're streaming on. We are live on Twitch, Mob Crush, and YouTube. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Really appreciate it. We'll go ahead and pick the winners and go ahead and announce those here in just a minute. Mob Crush chat is moving so fast. OMG.
Did you see the new skins that are coming in the next update?
I saw some of them, and they look amazing.
I think it's public. I think we could talk about it. One of them is for the AK. I'm not exactly sure what you call it. It's kind of like, I don't know, it reminds me of like mountains almost, like kind of bluish. It looks decent. I think it's actually kind of similar to Koi, the colors on it. And then there was another skin as well. I can't remember exactly the design of that, but I liked it a lot. So next update, we'll have some new skins, and I believe they're also starting to test ranked as well, because they had everybody go over there. So they're testing a lot of new features that probably will come out this summer. They do take their time. They thoroughly test before they fully launch.
Which is the best thing to do. Make sure there's no glitches.
Ranked is pretty cool. You go in, it basically matches you in a 5v5 defuse. It waits for everybody to match together. It looks at the ranks and tries to put them together, and then you have to accept to actually go in. So ranked, I'm excited for. Should be a lot of fun. We've already got friends. And then, of course, clans will be coming down in the future as well, which will help a lot with these matches that we run. Lots of people spamming the chat now. Sutton's picking the winners as usual, so if you have hate, you can send it all his way. See a lot of familiar names in the chat hanging out today. And then we'll go ahead and get right into the final match very soon. Very excited about it. Chat is moving so stinking fast right now. Holy crap. That is a lot of spam. Hashtag G Fuel. People love their cases.
Indeed.
I've heard so many people say that the first time they downloaded the game, like their first case, they got a knife. And I'm like, how is that possible?
I don't know how that is possible. At first, I always download and get like an MTX skin or like a Super 90 skin, like it's a tier 1.
Right,
maybe
exactly.
Like a tier 0 or something.
Somebody asked me in the chat as I was reading all the G Fuel stuff, what do I think of Theocracy Gaming? I think they're a very, very good team. I think they're really, really good. I'm excited. I would love to watch them play in the future. I know a lot of the players. I like those guys.
All right, guys.
a lot.
Go ahead. Sorry, Chase. Sorry.
Oh, I was done. Go ahead.
So we got the winners here on the Mobker side. We got IXIAM_dark and Revo Mindless. On the YouTube side, we have Jitter and who was it? A Legacy_47. And on the Twitch side, we have our 2 winners. See, Kenny says he got a Tigers from the tutorial case. Ooh. Hashtag GFuel ASD is the Twitch side winner, along with I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this name. Brofis, I think so. So congratulations, you guys are our Twitch side winners, guys. We've done a lot of case giveaways today. Congratulations to everybody that has won. I'll be sending that list in the next couple of days. You should be getting your cases probably by Monday or Tuesday.
Awesome. I love the struggle of Sutton trying to pronounce names.
It really is. Because we have such a wide viewership, international wise, like we said, all people from all over the world. So for me, being in the United States, a name that's really difficult for me to pronounce obviously isn't difficult for somebody else to pronounce, but it's just always fun trying to figure those names out. I do butcher them, but it's kind of just a game now, trying to butcher them the least amount possible.
Right. So we're going to have Act John, or AK John. I call him Act John, of course, in Imperial. We're going to have Thesk playing, of course, Alfie. So we're going to get our standard Imperial team coming in here for Team Deathmatch. Oh, people are still going crazy. People are still going crazy in the chat. So this is going to be best of 3, guys. We're going to go first match. in one of my favorite maps of all time. I know maybe not your favorite map of all time, but I like this map a lot because there's so much action in it, which is Legacy. I love Legacy. I also think it's one of the prettier maps. If I had to rank maps, it's just far as like aesthetics, like as far as how they look. I'm curious. Think about your answer, Sutton, before I say mine. My top two would be Grounded and Legacy. Those are my top two. It's just from a looks perspective. What would you say for your top two?
From a looks perspective. Dang, I can't even talk. Legacy is definitely the best. The lighting, the variety inside of Legacy is insane. The next best looking map. That's kind of hard to say. I think Plaza probably has the most color after that. My favorite maps to play on, a TDM and Legacy. I think TDM is the best. Playing on Legacy is the best. Just when it comes to spawns, just how the map is laid out, it's a lot better for TDM. My favorite map for Diffuse is probably Bureau. I love Bureau a lot, but Plaza is also really, really close there.
Absolutely, and it's funny, guys, as I'm watching the teams prepare to enter in. We're waiting on one guy for Imperial, and his teammate said he's making some G Fuel right now. He's pouring the whole pack in, try to get that energy for this match. So they did win. They did win G Fuel in the last tournament. That was one of the prizes since they won the championship in the sniper tournament. So now they all got their G Fuel.
Rezo in the YouTube chat says, "What's your favorite game?" So is that your favorite mobile game? Your favorite game of all time? I don't know. What's your favorite game, Chase?
Oh, gosh. I might trigger people since I'm a mobile player, but my favorite game of all time, hands down, 100% is Call of Duty, man. I play
Call of Duty.
I know life that game for so long. I have hundreds, if not thousands, of hours playing that stupid game. I love it. That was my first one to just like totally absorb me into FPS. So, yeah.
Yeah, Call of Duty for me, my favorite multiplayer shooter of all time. That's really why I came to mobile, was because mobile games are advancing. We have modern combat, we have critical ops, we have bullet force. Just have come so far in the years. But back in the day, my favorite game multiplayer wise was definitely Call of Duty, and then my favorite single player role playing game was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Still is one of my favorite games to this day. Is just an absolutely amazing game. If you guys are a Star Wars fan, an RPG fan, I would highly recommend that you guys check it out. YouTube,
what's your favorite
Sutton? Game?
What's it called?
Knights of the Old Republic. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. KOTOR for short.
Did you ever play Warcraft?
I have not played Warcraft
dude,
because I heard it was so dang addicting.
Don't do it,
My
dude.
grandmother was always like, "Don't play it, don't play it."
Your parents will literally disown you because you will just be so addicted. You won't eat, you won't sleep, you won't even take a piss. Like, you will just play this game forever. Like, it's so bad. I had a buddy,
yeah, that's what I've heard.
I had a buddy, he literally just like, he couldn't even, like, I was in college. It was, like, he literally could not even get through class. Like, he was failing his classes because he was so addicted to Warcraft. That's how bad it was.
That's insane. I just started playing Overwatch, actually, which has been a lot of fun.
Yep. Definitely.
A great game.
But I got to say for mobile, favorite game so far, Respawnables, man. I played that game for 3 years. I no-lifed it. It brought me into the community. It built up my channel. There's just like so much sentimental stuff with that game for me, like the emotions I have with that game. So that's got to be it for mobile. Although I don't play it anymore. I'm tired of it, but yeah. I think we're still waiting on one guy.
With a nice little 5-piece right there. A 5-man.
Who is it? Who is Navy? I'm
not sure. Navy, Envy. I don't know how to pronounce that.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Yeah, people say, was Spotable Soda pay to win? It wasn't like that in the beginning. I played when it was first released, man. It was like revolutionary for when it was released. Like back in 2012, I think, man. That's a long time ago. I don't play FIFA, though. No, I don't. All right, we're going to go
ahead. No, I don't play FIFA 17. I do not.
We're going to go ahead and just switch over to the match. You guys can just watch them scrim for a little bit rather than looking at our ugly mugs. So
yeah,
we're waiting on one guy.
Voices.
We're waiting on one guy.
Waiting on one guy. Hectic Gaming says, "Wow, yeah, I don't play FIFA 17. Not a big soccer guy, TBH. Love football, love hockey, basketball, but soccer I've just never really got into it. I know a lot of people that do like soccer, but I'm just not one of my favorite games."
The problem with FIFA for me, this is the reason why I play. Maybe you're the same, Sutton. I think me and you have similar personality this way. Like, the thing about FPS is it's like constant action. Like,
definitely,
and I'm kind of like, I'm like borderline ADD, right? Like FIFA, no way, bro. That game takes too long. Like, you're just running around. I'm like, Dude, if you're like scoring one goal in like a match that lasts so long, I'm like, no, it's just boring to me.
Yeah, that's why I don't play like Vainglory or MOBAs like that, because they just take so long. Even Overwatch is actually on the borderline for me of speed. I love Call of Duty. I love the fast-paced action, just constantly shooting back and forth. And Critical Ops, is faster than CS:GO, which is what I really like about CS:GO. I think is too slow. Or it can be too slow. Where Critical Ops can definitely go slow, but I do find the matches go a lot faster, and that's why I like Critical Ops so much. But yeah, I definitely prefer the faster paced action.
That's why I would mainly play Team Deathmatch in Critical Ops, just because I like to respawn. But once I started getting better at the game, I started playing more Diffuse because I could go longer without dying and not having to wait. People are asking what SS is. Secret Service, bro. Secret Service.
Secret Service. Actually, guys, SSs are screenshots. So if you participate in one of our tournaments, or really any tournament for mobile, you'll need to take a screenshot just before you start the match. And there's specific ways we do this. I'm not going to explain that because it gets really boring. But the goal of the screenshot is to prevent hacking. If you have a hack on, say, to show players through walls, we'll be able to see that hack or any other hack actually on your HUD. So that's why I take screenshots. We can also tell by other different ways the game looks inside of the screenshots. We take the screenshots before the match starts. After the match, all the players on a team send the screenshots to a moderator that is helping them out. The moderator will take a look at the screenshots, make sure there's nothing suspicious, and then if a player were to say, we feel this player, or if a team were to say, I feel this player on the opposite team, he was a little suspicious, they can go ahead and take a closer look at that screenshot just to make sure, see if any of those accusations are true or not.
Absolutely. Drone's finally joining the man. He's got fans all over the world. Fanboys, fangirls finally joins. He's going to be SSing here in a minute. So a little bit of disrespect being shown pre-match here while you were talking, Sudden. Akjon came into their spawn, shot somebody, and then just started shooting his dead body repeatedly, then backstab somebody, came back and did a little teabag.
A little bit of fun.
A little trash talk in the beginning, which is totally fine.
That high pick and some G Fuel gets you going. You got to be moving, waiting for this player to move, or waiting for a player to come in. I think we're ready. It looks like the 5v5 got Proud, Crocky, Clutchmaster, and Fake Austin in here for Invisible Ink. And of course, we got the usually very similar lineup. For Imperial, we got Drone, Thesk, Alfie, Envy. Not sure who he is. Definitely a new player, or playing at least under a new name. And Akjon, 7-1 right now. Very nice KD here in the scrim.
That's because nobody's playing against him. He's literally just running around shooting people.
Yeah, I know.
DD's yelling at him like, stop shooting already. But he did it again. He was shooting somebody in Classroom right in the face. So this is going to be the last SS, I believe, for Drone, since he just joined a little bit late. Once we get this first match going, things should move fairly quickly because half the battle is getting all the players here. And you saw in the chat they were talking. One team picks sides, the other picks server. So I think next one we're going to be going Russia 3 server, it looks like.
So Envy is Cam. Okay, cool. So I'll be calling him Cam.
Oh, that's Cam?
Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking that's who it was, but I wasn't totally sure.
This dude switches his name too much.
Got too many fans. You know what I'm saying? You join a lobby with your normal name, and everybody wants to be a friend, send you friend requests, wants to spam. You can't even play.
That gives me an idea for a video. I'm gonna call it like operative, like undercover operative. Like just go in under an operative account and just wreck everybody, like make everybody think I'm hacking. All right, we're live. We're gonna reset
here we go,
now.
Guys. Get ready to get into the match. This is best of 3 once again. So best of 3 matches. If one team wins 2 matches, that team is going to be crowned our winners of the Team Deathmatch tournament. Hopefully, we're gonna have 3 matches. We'll have at least go to the final 3rd one, but haven't had that recently. Usually have one team come out and win the first 2. It'll be interesting to see how these matches go.
Let's talk about the members real quick. Look at these guys coming up through A, just coming up that balcony there, all hopping up on Imperial. I like that move. They don't know where they are. We've got Thesk, who's been Beast, Akjon Beast, Alfie Beast, Drone, Navy, who is Cam, guys, who's been in the community forever. That's who we have on Imperial. Over on Invisible, we have X-Fake, Clutchmaster, Osint, Proud, Kroko. Watch for Kroko. Watch for Osint. These guys have been really, really good. Proud subbing in. And then, of course, everybody knows all the players on Imperial. I think what we're going to see... Oh, here we go. Osint.
Watch Austin coming from the backstab. Coming up. Windy stairs right now. Got Thess down. Who's using the M14 with that critical blocks camo? Gotta love that camouflage.
I call it the Minecraft camo. I think we're going to see
whatever.
A lot slower gameplay. This is what we've seen from Imperial and other TDM rounds. These guys play strategic. They don't rush. I mean, they play things smart. They play for the win. I know that drives some people crazy the way they play, but just pay attention to how they play these rounds. Really strategic. They're not going to be rushing a lot unless they see somebody empty their magazine and they know they can get the kill. But they're actually going to just be watching their spots. Everybody has their position. Akjon waiting on top of a bomb site here up on the balcony. And now Cam, Euratio, I think maybe he tries to get some picks here from the top of the stairs. That's one of Sutton's favorite places to play. Right up top stairs here through these double doors where Navy/Cam is looking. 4-5 right now. Invisible up 5-4, doing well.
Jacob says, Chase, the idea of the operative thing is actually stealing from Rubes. I mean, it's not stealing if you didn't know he was doing it.
Yeah, I literally just came with the idea right now. You just heard it. Even if I was stealing from Rubes, does it really matter? People sometimes get salty when people make videos that others have done. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I had so many people copy my style of videos, I never got angry about it. Because there's only so many ideas you can do, right?
Exactly. There's only so many things you can do, and everybody has a different. I may like this person doing this better, and I may like the other person doing, this other thing better. I don't know what those examples would be. We're just gonna call them this other thing. But that's what a wonderful thing about YouTube and the internet is. There's somebody doing something you like. That small niche little thing, you as an individual, there's somebody out there doing that you're really going to enjoy, and everybody else like you that enjoys that niche little thing, you can find somebody and watch their videos.
There's so many people making content. Literally every idea has been done. So I didn't know Ruggs had done that. There was something else that I said the other day, and people were saying you copy from this guy. I'm like, I've never even heard of this guy. But it's not impossible for two people to have the same idea. I mean, there's only so many challenges you can do in an FPS game. They all kind of start to merge together after you've been making videos like literally every day uploading. 12-13. Invisible hanging in there, doing really well. I'm actually very impressed by them right now. Things are tied up. Now, you did see Cam go ahead and say, screw the ratio, wasn't working out for him. He switched his to AK, and Akjon has been sitting up on this balcony with his what is this called? The Koi camo. Literally the whole camo match, dude. That's some patience to stay up perched like that, like an eagle. He's up there like a gargoyle. What do they call it? Gargoyle.
Gargoyle.
Yeah,
gargoyle.
But look, as we rotate through Imperial, every single one of them is crouched and waiting. Nobody's moving at all. Invisible is the one who's moving and peeking. And so I think if you're Invisible, you got to do a lot of pre-fire, and you got to check corners. There we go again. Kroko gets Thusk. They pull out in the lead. 4 minutes left. Invisible's beating Imperial. Imperial definitely the favored team. What do you think, Sutton?
Imperial taking the lead. Invisible Inc. taking the lead. Well, I can't talk. I'm sorry, guys. I'm typing. Got a lot of people asking questions right now. It's interesting to see Invisible Inc. being in the lead right now. Only up by one, though. About 3 minutes left. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Imperial definitely has enough time to come back and take the win. But from what I've seen from Invisible Inc. in the past, they're a very, very good team. They know how to move together as a team. They know how to play together as a team. Proud getting the shot there. Croaky sitting in the corner getting Akjon.
Oh my gosh. It's kind of a game of cat and mouse right now. Like, nobody's really moving very far, and they're just trying to watch radar, see if they see anything show up, and boom, there it is. Osin, well crouched, he gets taken out. Navy comes in. Cam gets in with
a nice little two-piece.
There
I'm
it is.
proud. That was a big for his team right there. Croaky getting Akjon, getting the two-piece there on it. Cam as well, coming back after he got the two-piece on his team, and Croaky getting the Thesk as well. I can't talk right now.
Kroko has been so good previous rounds, and he literally just clutched it. Literally right now, got 5 kills to push them up 25-19 with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. We might see an upset here. I shouldn't call it an upset because Invisible's good, but it's just not what I was expecting, to be honest.
Croaky sitting in the corner getting a two-piece on Drone and Akjon. These guys are not checking their corners. Such a big mistake. I mean, I don't know if we would necessarily call it a noob mistake, but you always got to be checking corners.
I think it has to do with the clock. I think that Imperial's panicking a little bit right now because they're down so much. I mean,
I would agree with that, yeah.
They've only got 20 kills in 6 minutes time, and now they have to get 10 kills in 2 minutes time. And look, there it is.
A very impressive play right there.
Now they're rushing. They have no other choice but to rush, and so it's a really difficult spot when you're down by 11 points with 2 minutes left. Like, you really don't have a choice And if you're invisible, literally all you need to do right now is just stay as a team camped together. Like, there's no reason to rush. Just let the clock run out. You got to play it smart. I'm impressed, man. I am impressed by Invisible's skills right now. Very, very impressive. X-Faith looking. There's the hit markers. Fires again. He's got that hot rod skin. And Thesk with that accuracy. Wow. Moving through, Thesk back. Here he comes again. Shorting through. No, Clutch Master takes Thesk out. Thesk almost looked like he had a fire glitch there because he was just staring at him but not actually shooting. And I know Thesk, he wouldn't wait that long to pull trigger. Now up by 13. This is exciting, guys. We got ourselves a match. Invisible showing how good they are. Very impressive.
Austin with a two-piece on Thesk and Drone. 41 to 26. That's almost 20 points right there. 20 kill difference versus Imperial, which is not a bad team at all. Now, I wonder if Austin had given the GG. I would like to know if Team Imperial did any practicing before the match. We do see Team Invisible Inc. having a little bit of practice playing against Arias the first two matches. They're a little bit more warmed up,
That's a
little
good
bit
point.
more hot. Then maybe Imperial is maybe just need a round. I don't know if they practiced before. You'd think they would, but it's difficult to get practice done against a really, really high quality team in short amount of time. So we'll have to see what happens next round. Clutch Master again. That's
really
the split
good
two-piece right now. Over 20 points right now. There's like 20
points, and a lot of them are just doing the smart thing. You see them all kind of ran to Subway there, just kind of waiting out the clock, trying to move things on to game two. But you're right. I do think that Imperial knew their positions. You saw that in the first 4 minutes. Everybody had their spot they were watching, and it was working for them. But honestly, I think the change, when the momentum shift, is when Kroko and Osint just went off. They both went off at the same time and increased the lead to like 5 to 6. And then from there, Imperial just started to panic because the clock was so low.
Definitely, and the thing Imperial set up in their spots, they weren't moving at all. Invisible Inc. can get to know. They figure out where these players are sitting. They're staying in the exact same spot. They know where they're at. They're not going to go there. They're going to wait for them because they eventually are going to start moving, and they took full advantage of them just sitting there. They were not foolish. They did not rush, to the head glitches and get shot down. They just played really, really well there. Big props to Invisible Inc. Just an amazing first match here. Can't wait to get into the next round. Really excited to see what the next map is going to be.
You see a lot of strategy here in Team Deathmatch. Strategy that when we first started running this tournament, I was like, oh, it's Team Deathmatch. How much strategy can there be? But you notice exactly what happens. Both teams in the beginning are going to play very conservative. It's almost like a game of chess because both teams are going to play very conservatively. The score stays even. As soon as one team can get a few hits off and go at 3 or 4, all of a sudden the momentum shifts because to come from that, especially if the other team's playing more conservatively, waiting crouched in corners, to come back from that's very difficult. So then you started to see Imperial had to change their strategy where they were waiting. Everybody knew their position. Now all of a sudden they're rushing, and then you just see them just dropping off really, really fast. So I think that 4-minute mark is crucial in TDM. I didn't know this when we started the tournaments, but that's the part that's really crucial to push, get up by a few points, and then just continue to build that lead as the other team starts to panic as the clock rushes. You don't see that as much in Diffuse because you just have so many stinking rounds to play, and there's so many ways to play Diffuse, but Team Deathmatch starting to see a little bit of strategy shape up here. Now we will be moving into match number 2. Do you know the map?
I don't know the map yet. The room is being prepared right now, so we do have a couple of minutes. And actually, what I want to talk about, Chase, is I know some people were asking last week. I believe you actually asked as well about iPads. So if you guys have any questions about iPads, what you buy, I know a lot of people want to start getting into competitive critical ops, and really the best thing to have is an iPad for that. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll see if I can answer them.
I've got some questions.
Chase can answer them.
Yeah, go for it. So just the standard iPad. Mm-hmm. The last one was updated, in September?
So the newest iPad, the iPad Pros have not been updated yet. They were updated, I think it was in 2015. The iPad was just updated it's just called the iPad now. So the iPad Air 2 has been replaced with the iPad.
When did that get updated?
That happened, I believe it was in March, if I do recall correctly, March or April. So it has the iPad Air body. So a little thicker than the iPad Air, an updated screen, so it's a more color accurate screen with a higher brightness level on it or more nits. Also has the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus's CPU, so it's got the A9 chip with 2 GB of RAM. So it's a really powerful iPad. It only costs $329 for a 32 GB
Really?
model.
That's
Yes,
cheap, dude. I paid the
it
iPad
really
I
is
have
cheap.
now. I paid over $600 for.
Yeah,
No.
definitely. You know, it is
I paid
last
$800
year.
for this. I paid $800 for this. I think
What
back in
one
the
do you
day.
have?
I got the most. I got the most storage possible, and that was with case and everything else. But I'm.
True. Uh-huh.
So wait. Okay, you said the body is thicker. It's not as thin.
So depending on what you have, it's the iPad Air. Do you have the iPad Air 2?
Yes, that's what I have. So is it going to be thicker than what I have now?
Yeah, it'll be slightly thicker, but it means you get more battery life.
Yeah, I don't
Which I
mind that
think
at
is
all.
definitely a bigger benefit there.
Yeah, I can care less how thick the thing. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I remember during the press conference, it's like as thick as a pencil, I believe. And when they released the iPad Air 2, they actually had like a laser shave off the pencil. I'm a complete nerd, so I did watch the keynote. They had like a laser shave off the pencil, which is how thin the iPad Air 2 is. So the Air is still really, really thin. But for the price you're getting with the power, it is really, really good. Now, Apple is actually, they got a keynote coming up June 5th, which is where they're going to be announcing a lot of new products, probably new iPads as well. There's a rumored 10.5-inch iPad, updates to the iPad Pros as well.
Oh, cool.
So it'll be interesting to see what they announce there.
So I should probably wait to make my decision till next week. So you're saying Tuesday's another keynote? What now?
Monday.
Or Monday. Okay. Now I'm curious your thoughts on iPad Pro versus iPad for gaming. Like I feel like iPad Pro is too much screen for me, but what do you think?
Okay, so for the 12.9-inch iPad, I think it's a little big. I think B-Nate's Gamer actually uses a 12.9-inch. I give him props because I don't know how you could use that. But the iPad Pro 9.7-inch, which is the same size as the iPad Air, the iPad Air 2, has a 9.7-inch display. So that's probably the best bet in terms of power because the iPad Pros have the A9X chip, which is just slightly more powerful than the A9. Just a little bit of clock speed, a little more optimization. So if you're willing to spend a little bit extra money, it's probably best to do that. You're also going to get Apple's Pencil support. Also, you have the smart connectors on the back of the iPad. And you have the quad speaker array, so better stereo speakers when you're playing your games without any headphones plugged in.
See, yeah, the four speakers, the Apple Pencil, like that stuff doesn't excite me. I think for me, for gaming, I think just the iPad, the normal sized iPad is what I'm gonna get. Now, what about how good are you on the Android side? If you were gonna get a tablet there, what would be the best tablet to get for gaming? What do you think?
So the best tablet for gaming on the Android side is actually kind of interesting because Android tablets, there's a lot on the cheap side, not very powerful processor. Samsung has a lot of really cheap tablets out there, which is great if you just want to watch YouTube. But if you want to do anything more graphically intensive, you need a better CPU and GPU. The NVIDIA Shield tablet, the K1, is getting old, but it's still pretty good. The biggest complaint I have with that is the touchscreen is not as sensitive. However, my brother has it in some recent software updates. It is running the latest version of Android, by the way, which is definitely a plus side. Is the touchscreen sensitivity has been fixed a lot, so it's a lot better. If you got a little bit more of a budget, the Pixel C, which is also a little bit old, but is a great Android tablet. It's actually running the NVIDIA X1 GPU, so a very powerful GPU on the mobile side. The Nintendo Switch is actually using the same GPU in that tablet. That's a good one to pick up as well. We should see some new tablets coming really soon. Samsung also has their new Tab,
The Galaxy
Tab
Tab
S3,
Yes.
Which is a good tablet.
That's a great tablet. But for the price now, see, before people would go to Samsung, they'd go to Google, they'd go to Amazon because price differential. But with the iPad actually being fairly inexpensive compared to what it was historically, that's really competitively priced. I would go iPad all the way. I feel like it's better for gaming and more reliable than other stuff. Although the Samsung Galaxy Tab, I think, is got some pretty good specs on it as well.
Yeah, it definitely does have some good specs. My biggest complaint is actually got a glass back on it. So the glass back is easier to break, easier to scratch, and definitely is going to get a lot more smudgy. And in terms of just gaming, iOS is better optimized, hands down. If you want to plug a Bluetooth mouse into your tablet or a keyboard, then Android. But if you get in to play competitive Critical Ops, I would highly recommend the iPad. It's just going to perform better. Android, there's so many devices, it's really fragmented, which is its biggest. It's a really big strength, but it's also one of its biggest weaknesses because it can't be as optimized as easily for specific games. It's a big chore for the developers to do that.
Sure, definitely. So we're gonna be going to Canals, guys, and I've cast a lot of matches. Sutton has as well, and I will tell you this: Imperial is really good on this map. They're really good on this map. So I expect to see big things from Imperial coming here on Canals. But we also see, oh crap! I just went blank. Invisible Ink. They have already got practice on this map today, so that might help. They've already played one TDM match and they destroyed on it. It was like 70-34 or something like that. But just from experience watching Imperial, they're very good on Canals. They know this map well, so this should be a pretty good match. This is going to be match number 2. Again, this is best of 3. So if Invisible can take this, they win the championship. If Imperial can take this, we go to game 3, the tiebreaker, and we're getting into the match right now, guys. We'll be pulling it up in just a moment. Switching servers. Sutton, can you explain why we do that? Why do we switch servers? Why is there downtime between matches when it's the same teams?
All right, guys, so what we're switching servers is we're trying to make it fair as possible, being that we have players from all over the world, some from the Russia side, some from the Asia side, North America, South America, you name it. We have players all over competing in these tournaments, and sometimes those players are actually on the same team. However, recently we've been teams have been trying to get only players. If you have a North American team, only players from North America, only players from South America, etc., etc., etc. However, right now we're in the Russian side right now, and I do believe Invisible Ink is from that area, so that's going to allow them to have better pings. Whereas the Team Imperial is from the North America side, I do believe. So they were playing originally last match on the North American server, which gave them a little bit of an advantage in terms of ping, being that we switched the match now. We're going to give the side advantage to Team Invisible Ink. Now, the team that doesn't get to choose what server it is, what server they want to play on, they get to choose the map. So last round, we saw Team Invisible Ink choose the server, and I believe Imperial chose the map, versus where this time Imperial is choosing the map, and we see Invisible Ink. Sorry, I had a blank there. Invisible Ink choosing the server. So that's why we do that.
Right. And we are live now. Thess running at M14. Switched his camo, though. In between matches, switched his camo. Just going plain brown. Maybe that green was distracting him. So it's pretty exciting here, because this is best of 3, as we talked about. I would like to see this go 3 matches. I think that'd be really, really fun.
I really would, yeah.
And we're seeing, as called, lots of snipers. Lots of snipers. In fact, Kroko bringing out sniper. I think for the first time, he's been so good with the AK. Be interesting to see him snipe. We're a minute into the match, and not one person has died. They are playing slow.
I think Thess is going to be the player everybody's afraid of on Invisible Ink. He's been just slaying it over the past few weeks with the M14. I mean, just a complete powerhouse. So I say the Invisible Ink is a little nervous to stick their heads out, because they're going to get picked off almost instantly if you're going up against Thess. He's got a very, very fast trigger finger and some very good aim. So definitely be watching out for him in the game.
I absolutely agree. Thess is so good with that M14. Then look at this slow-paced match. Akjon sitting at 5 health, so he must have gotten, I don't know, should
have gotten sniper shot. Hit with hit marker on the sniper.
With the ratio, probably, right? Or you think it was M14?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Oh, Proud finally getting Thess. Nice shot there by him.
Here it is.
Whatever, supposed to Thess to go down first. Envy getting Clutch Master down. It's a 1v1.
Oh
Envy
my gosh.
Here we go. Drone getting Crocky with the AK-47. It's a 4-1 match right now. It's starting really fast here. Here we go.
Just like we talked about, Sutton. It's like a chess game, man. They waited for almost 2 minutes, and now it goes 4-1, and literally this puts Invisible in a bad position. Now down 5-1. What are you going to do now? Now they have to rush. Now they have to get kills. They can't just wait any longer. So this turns the table quickly. It is a game of chess. Thesk having AK doesn't even have M14.
Oh, wow. Austin, Clutch Master and Fake taking 3 players out really quick there. I think that's a great move for Thesk to switch up. Getting shot down with the sniper rifle. They already have the lead. Switch to the AK-47. Nobody's going to expect that. They're going to expect you to use the M14 or a sniper rifle again. Do a little bit faster paced gameplay there. We saw him get a couple kills really quickly. Gave him a little bit of an extra lead. So really nice to see him doing that.
Thesk did something really newbie, though, if you were spectating him. He got a kill and, while reloading, rushed Cafe, and then they couldn't even fire. I don't know why he didn't finish reload and then rush. I think he was just a little bit of adrenaline going. Navy down at 15 health. Kroko said screw it, back to AK, and they've already brought it back. Kroko and Clutchmaster taking it within 2. Let's watch Kroko come around here. He's got to watch that bridge. He gets shot in the back. Thesk with the 2-piece. Thesk is carrying his team right now. 100%.
Throwing in the backstab there on Clutchmasters. 13-9.
Still 5 minutes left. A lot of time.
Definitely a lot of time here. Only 2 point difference here right now. Team Imperial is up. Austin getting down Alfie. Nice little two-piece right there. See Acton here waiting. I do hear a player. Proud getting shot down by Alfie shooting down Proud.
Oh
Proud with the two-piece there on
gosh.
Acton. Nice sniper shots there by him. Very impressive. Taking the score.
Was that a collat, or how did he get that so quick? I wish I was spectating him.
It was a very nice quick scope, which is really impressive, especially here using an iPad or an iPhone. Be able to do a quick scope on that against a player.
Here's what I'm noticing.
Very nice.
Here's what I'm noticing. Invisible right now has Imperial on their heels. Like, Imperial doesn't even know where they are. I've seen that Invisible gets so many backstabs. Imperial doesn't even know where they are. They're getting shot in the back. They're not even getting a chance to put off any shots. But still, Imperial is in the lead by 1. I am very impressed to see Invisible come back and close the deficit. 4 minutes left.
They were down, I think, 5 points at one point. On really a map, I think Imperial this is one of their best maps, in my opinion. At least when it comes to using sniper rifles, I believe two players at least. Pull check up my words again, guys. I apologize about that. I think it's 2 to 3 players are using sniper rifles right now. I do know Acton is using that AK-47 with the Koi camo on there, looking so sexy. Envy getting down Crocky, nice shot there by him, or Cam at least.
Acton has been sitting and camping up on these stairs like the whole match. He did the same thing last time. He's such a patient player. I don't fault him for it. Drone and Alfie now moving the lead to 3. Let's see.
Oh, the two-piece!
Oh, nice Acton waiting on that spot like we talked about. Just as I stopped spectating him because I was getting bored watching him just sit there, he comes at the two-piece. They weren't expecting him there. X-Fake trying to get work done, coming through the bridge. Hot Rod sprays. They know he's there. He's got to be careful. He's going to maybe jump this car. Get shot in the back from Navy. So Cam really doing well with that sniper, picking him off. Been impressed with him. We see Navy and Alfie both running Euratio. There comes Thesk with that AK on Osint. Alfie with that Euratio on Kroko. And now they're up by 5 with 3 minutes left. Can they come back?
It's going to be interesting to see if they can. Yeah. Oh, Clutch Master getting Envy just as he was turning around right there. Nice shots there by him. Being down 5 points. 4 points now. Oh, 5 points. Switching back up. About 4 to 5 points at least. Going into the 2-minute mark. It's going to be difficult, as we've seen in the past. Crocky getting on Alfie. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. They cut the score to only 3 right now. We see a sniper shot coming down, missing Acton barely. Acton pushing up here through the elbow here, or the banana going into bomb sites. Acton getting on Austin, who's praying there on Thess. Crocky getting the shot there on Cam. It's 2-point match right now. Almost to that 2-minute mark. We're at 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Shots being fired. Acton getting down Proud. I don't know what Proud was doing.
I was going to say, like, I was thinking maybe Imperial slows things down a little bit since they have the lead with 2 minutes left, but it's just too close. It's too close. They have to go all out right now. They cannot stop. They got to keep this strategy going up. Down by 4 with 2 minutes left.
You have the momentum right now, so definitely use that to your advantage.
Down by 3.
Drone, who was in the cafe. There's a player coming from backstab. Austin again down.
Oh my gosh!
Thess was trying to get it from the backstab. Nicely played there by him. We see Acton here sitting behind stairs, waiting to see if
every single time Imperial has gone up, Osint has come back and clutched a double for him to close up the gap. And Navy, again, answering with that Euratio. He's been so beast with that. Let's take a look at the KDs. Navy, a.k.a. Cam, at 8-5. Osint at 10-7, up at the top. Theth now at 9-5. 30 to 35, a minute and a half left. Going to be tough to come back from. And now what you're seeing is all of Imperial come back. All of Imperial come back. Where are they at? They're at, what is that, B spawn right now? Or excuse me, B plant.
B plant, I do believe so.
Yep.
Sitting in B plant, watching cafe, watching the mid bridge. Watching mid bridge.
We're going to game 3, boys. There. We are going to game 3.
Unless something big happens right here. Proud and Fake getting 2 players down, but Drone getting Clutch Master down, cutting to 4. This is still possible. Anything is possible right now.
Did you see that rush? They came from 3 entry points and just completely overwhelmed them, and it worked out well. They're down by 4. They have to put something together quickly. No, not going to happen. 2 Euratio kills. Now down by, what is that, 6?
6 kills. Yeah, that pretty much seals the deal here for Imperial, unless just a miracle happens. It's going to be really difficult. Austin getting Envy and Fake and Acton. Well, we know the miracle could happen. It's only 4 kills. 30 seconds on the clock right now. Drone getting now shot down by Austin. It's going up to 5 kills right now. Proud getting Drone. Nice shots for him. Cutting to 4.
Down to
Envy
4,
trading with Croaky. It's down to 5 once again. 20 seconds left on the clock. This is such a close match. This is really anybody's game right now.
The difference has been Navy. The difference has been Navy. Every time anybody gets a kill, Navy comes out with that Euratio and picks him off every single time. He's currently sitting at a KD of 13-9. Actually, the only one going positive right now.
Crocky getting the kills. Shots should be fired.
Holy cow!
It's 40 seconds.
1
point.
1
second. Oh my gosh, Imperial just wins by 1 point.
The whole time you were saying it was anybody's game, I was like, bullcrap, dude, bullcrap. And look at that. They only lost by 1. I can't believe it. Invisible carried it out till the end. Navy Cam pulled it out. His Euratio gameplay sealed the deal. Had he not been on point, they would have lost that match. He was the only one on Imperial to go positive. Only one.
Yeah, that was so close for Team Invisible Ink. And if Invisible Ink had pushed a little sooner there at the last second, they might have took the win.
Yeah.
It's a little cocky. I don't know. Action's sitting in the corner, not moving a lot. I think that's just not a great position to be at.
I agree.
Really vulnerable.
He's done that now 2 matches in a row.
Exactly. You might get a couple kills from there, but eventually, these are good players. These are not just, guy operatives from public matches. These guys are competitive players. These guys are professionals. They know where people are going to be playing. They can read the maps based on where they've seen some shots coming from, and they're going to start pre-firing those corners, and he's going to go down a lot, I would say, in the next few matches.
Yeah, Sudden, read Discord chat real quick, because I noticed that too. It just all of a sudden dropped a bunch, and it's nothing on my end. Okay, so we are going into game number 3. This is
better now?
Yeah, that's much better. We are going into game number 3. This is best of 3 final championship match in Team Deathmatch. This is the last and final match of the day between Invisible and Imperial, 2 teams that start with the letter I, and it is anybody's game. Invisible destroyed Imperial game 1. Invisible barely lost by 1. I am so impressed, Sudden, by Invisible's patience that every time they are down, they make a push. Proud gets a ratio kill. Osint comes in with a double. These guys, Kroko comes in. These guys are really, really good. I haven't seen these players before, but I've been impressed. And I'm curious how this team does, how this clan does in Diffuse. I want to see these guys in the future.
Definitely, I would love to see them play in the Diffuse. It's great to see new blood here inside of these tournaments. Going up against Imperial, new teams sometimes get really nervous and choke, but Invisible Ink is not doing that at all. They are giving Imperial a run for their money, taking the first match. Imperial barely taking the second match there. It was so incredibly close. 1 point. Really, if there had been a couple seconds on the clock, Invisible Ink might have been able to tie it up. This is really impressive. I can't wait to see this next match. We're going to be playing on the map Bureau, which is one of my favorite maps for Diffuse.
Coming back.
TDM. So it's going to be interesting to see how it works here on Diffuse.
Here's my prediction.
How it works for this match.
Here's my prediction. We're going to go to Bureau. Nobody's going to rush. It's going to be super boring the first 2.5 minutes. It's going to be waiting. And then I think what we're going to see, Invisible put some strategy together where they're rushing in together. All 4 players have one guy maybe roaming. And I think Imperial will win by 2. That's my prediction. But let's do this, guys. In the chat, go ahead and hashtag the team that you think is going to win, Invisible or Imperial. This is the last and final match, best of 3 championship team deathmatch, Imperial versus Invisible and Bureau. So let us know in the chat, hashtag the team that you think is going to win.
Hashtag the team, what the score is going to be. Give us the score as well. Whoever the team is, you can just put the first score. So if Imperial is going to win, say 45-47. Imperial score would be 47. Invisible Ink would be 45, just like that.
Absolutely. Want to address one thing real quick. The leader of Arias did message Darkest Days, the creator and founder of Mobile Esports. He apologized for one of his players. He said that his player, this is a couple rounds ago, guys, if you're just joining, but he said his player who joined did not realize that it was a tournament. That was their bad. They should have explained that to him. Did not know how to screenshot. Didn't know anything, and he was the one that was complaining about, wait, it's live. He came in as a rookie, didn't understand how these tournaments work, and that's where now they all started fighting. And apparently they're fighting so much they might even disband the clan. I'm not sure what's going on. Everybody needs to chill. They're all triggered over there. So, yeah, we're going to go into Game 3 now in Bureau. I, again, watched Imperial play a lot, and I give Imperial the edge in this map because they have played on this map so long. These guys probably have notched hundreds of hours, literally, just on Bureau because we did so many competitive matches in Bureau as well as the other esports organizations. A lot of tournaments have been played on this map, and they have played in a lot of tournaments. So we'll see what happens. But I'm excited, man. This is so much closer than I was expecting. Again, I tip my hat in Invisible. The quality of the gameplay you guys have put up has thoroughly impressed me. Just mad respect to you guys. Mad respect.
Definitely. We've casted hundreds of matches, and it's rare to see the underdogs come in and play this well, which is great to see. Guys, got a quick word from our sponsors, and then we should be getting right into the match.
Here we go, guys. We're hopping right into this match. We are hopping right into this match. Both teams are ready. We're going to restart. This is Team Deathmatch. 8 minutes on the clock. Match ends in 8 minutes no matter what. Team with the most points wins. How crazy, Sudden, would it be if they draw? How crazy would it be if they draw?
I was just actually thinking the exact same
right,
thing.
Dude? Me and you have the same wavelength.
If they draw. I guess we go to match 4. I mean, really, that's the only thing you can do after that. Just go to match 4. We could flip a coin, but that would be very fun with you guys.
I'm really, really excited for this match. This is real hype. It's been a long time coming. We've been casting this tournament for a few weeks now. A lot of work in between, too. A lot of matches played off stream. But this is, guys, if you're just joining, this is the championship match. The winner of this wins the entire tournament. We've got Imperial on the CT side, Invisible on the T side, which doesn't matter because it's Team Deathmatch. We are live. Just going to type it for a second time, make sure everybody understands that. And one person's already down. Kroko got an early kill. Did he? Was that right, or who got that kill?
I believe it was Kroko. He's got one kill on the scoreboard right now. Actron sitting here in orange, watching control room right now. Proud coming in here. Both A bomb site. We see 2 players sitting inside of A bomb site. Proud moving into CT spawn right now on the fuse at least. Got the sniper rifle out, peeking around the corner, seeing if anybody's there. He sees a player. Actron misses. Actron. Clutch Razor takes Actron though.
Misses again. Thrown. Dude, Proud 2 missed shots. Had his opportunity, and Navy takes him out and just exploits that. It's happening in a hurry. Now, we saw this last time. Kroko started with Euratio to try to get a pick, and then he's going to immediately switch to AK. I believe he's going to do the same thing again this match.
Wow, this is impressive. And we see a 3-point lead by Team Invisible Ink right now. This is very impressive. Actron moving in through Banana to Black Carpet. Proud with the sniper shot there.
Nice quick scope.
Switch to his knife.
I was just thinking that.
Playing very,
Rushing Banana with knife? No way, dude. You got to stay with your primary weapon. I agree.
Very, very cocky gameplay here by Imperial, which is disappointed to see. Hopefully they switch the gameplay up here and start playing a little bit better.
Alfie's coming in through Dark Carpet. They're going to push. They're over, looks like a lot of camping happening over in Banana and A. And Alfie's going to move in. They're about to match up. They got to watch each other's back. He's going to spray and get the headshot. He's going to quickly check Banana and gets taken down by Osint Drone. Takes out Osint, and they trade. 11-8. Invisible's up. 6 minutes left. My prediction was not true. I was expecting at this point that there wouldn't be many points on the board. They're actually both playing much more aggressively than I expected.
Yeah, both teams are just about to break double digits. There's a 2-point advantage here for Team Invisible Inc. Only 9 kills on the board for Team Imperial. We see Cam watching Tree Hallway right now. Doesn't see anybody. Peeking around the corner here. Gonna back out. Switching to his knife. Keep spectating knife. Got some nice camos on there, guys. But please stay with your primary weapons. You're gonna keep losing gunfights. Envy getting a nice little kill there on Clutchmaster. Nice slide scope. Austin again, Actjon. The quick scope there by Cam on Austin. There's a one-more player inside of T-spawn. A couple shots being fired. He's moving out his pistol. Well. Shot being fired. And he gets the pistol kill on Fake.
No kidding. They're going to rush. Again, Envy, who is Cam, guys. This guy's been playing this game. Well, how long has this game been out? Like 2 years? This guy's been playing the game from the beginning.
Yeah, easily.
He is carrying his team. He is the reason they won last round. He's the reason they are still in this round. Let's take a look at the KDs. Going 5-1 right now. I didn't even have to look at the KDs because it's just watching him, man. He's really doing well with that sniper. In fact, he's totally put Invisible on the defense. They're playing much more slow pace now, and they're a little bit nervous to rush that spawn site. They need to be careful. They need to be careful. Imperial's going to pull out here. They're all camping at spawn. Here it happened again. They cannot rush this spawn site. I think we're going to see Imperial camp it out at spawn. I think they are. Yes, they are.
Rivals camp behind the head glitches. Fake had the nice little pick there on Cam. Now, Cam did spawn in T spawn, I do believe. Trying to find him.
This is a point where if you had nades, you would just nade out the spawn site, but you don't. Akjon camping behind the plant. Alfie camping, gets killed by Fake. Finally, I am so impressed with Invisible to be able to move into their spawn site, get 2 kills, and to now tie things up. Now take it in the lead. 16, nope, tied up again, 16-16. Strategy from Imperial was, let's wait and spawn and let them come to them, and somehow Invisible broke down that wall. They tore it down, and they rushed in. Proud. 2 Euratio kills. This gameplay is such high quality by Invisible to push in there. Every time Imperial tries to put a strategy together, Invisible finds a way to exploit it. Envy taking out X-Fake. Again, taking a look at the KDs going 7-4. Only person, though, there's 2 people going positive for Imperial. Osen is the only person going positive currently for Invisible. They got to be careful. There it is. He sees him. Trying to get a wall bang. Still in tree hallway. 19-22. 3 minutes left.
3.5 minutes left here. Only 3-point difference. Some shots being fired down to
nice shots from
Akjon getting a nice
Akjon.
little drop shot there. And Fake Clutchmaster getting Akjon. And Cam getting Proud. And Thesk finishing off Clutchmaster. That's a 5-point lead. Excuse me, 4-point. Croaky getting on Alfie. Alfie coming around there. Or truly Drone coming around there and getting down. Croaky.
Imperial showing their experience, playing a little bit more slow-paced, strafing around those corners with the pre-fires. They've got Invisible on their heels right now. 6-point deficit with 3 minutes left. This is going to be really hard for them to come back from. You're going to need to have some players really clutch it out. Nice shots from Kroko coming around the corner. He's going to get the 2-piece, split 2-piece, and he's going to come right into B. Nice job. Takes it within 5. Got that Tigress skin. Let's go back to Osen. Osen's looking at spawn. There it is. He's going to spray. He's going to spray. He's looking. He does get the kill on Envy. Perfect. They're looking at spawn again. The momentum is shifting. I feel it. Invisible is doing well. Get back to that AK. Get back to that AK. Rush their spawn site. Taking it within 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Again.
This is only a 2-point difference right now. This is absolutely insane. We see Akjon camping in the corner, watching Tree Hallway now. He's going to be moving into B-bomb site. There's a couple of players outside front of B-bomb site. Some shots being fired into it and out of it.
Akjon is just waiting for them to push B. He's crouched. He's waiting. Defensive position. All of Imperial holding down. Kroko rushes. Kroko gets the 2-piece. I can't believe this. Still down by 2. Every single time Imperial tries to set up a wall, they try to cover up plant site. They try to cover spawn, and they're getting wrecked. They're getting pushed in by Invisible, but the clock is running down. Now they're all holding down dark carpet by monitors. This is Imperial strategy every single time. All 5 of them watching every door, talking on that Discord voice chat, making sure they have every corner covered. Proud comes in with the kill, and X-Fake gets the kill. Again, Invisible's going to try and rush in on them. Can they do it? Osen's looking. He sees somebody in the corner. Quick reflexes by him to take out Envy. Down by 3. 1:30 left. Down by 4. Down by 5.
Drone just spawned backstab. Thesk gets Proud. Proud was trying to decide which way to go, and Thesk took advantage of that. Got shot down. 5-point difference here. Clutchmaster with a 2-piece, taking it to 4 points.
1 minute left.
Big right now.
They have to rush.
Has to stop dying. Cam misses the shot there on Fake. Fake taking advantage of that and shooting him down. This is a 3-point difference here. We're going to 1 minute and 10 seconds right now, guys. This is it. Whoever wins this will be the Critical Ops TDM champions. John is sitting in the corner of CT Spire.
Here it is. They're in the B plant side. Oh my gosh, he rushed in. I thought he was going to be able to take them all out. Down by 3, 1 minute left. There's still plenty of time. We saw them do it the last match. They could do it again this match. They're looking for them. Imperial is literally playing hide and seek right now. They don't want to expose themselves, and they're in banana. Envy gets the 2-piece to take it 3. Oh my goodness, X-Fate's going to rush spawn. Where are they at, Sudden? Where are the CTs? Where's Imperial waiting at? They're all at B. They're all at B plant, just waiting. 30 seconds left. They're going to camp it out. They're going to force Invisible to rush. Frustrating to see. Take it within 2. X-Fake peaks. Gotta get it back to them. It's within 1. They trade. Thess comes back. Oh my gosh.
The 2-piece, the 3-piece, the split 3-piece, taking it to 48 to 44. It's a 4-point advantage right now.
For a second there, it looked like Invisible was going to come in and kill everybody on the team and take the lead. But they traded and they pushed back. GG. The championship of Team Deathmatch goes to Imperial. Well played, my friends. Thesk at 16 and 6 KD. I did not even check him. Totally carrying NV/Cam going 11-11. So Thesk, positive 10, going 16 kills, 6 deaths. GG to Imperial. Now the champion of Team Deathmatch, winning the last 2 tournaments we've run. And very well played again. Invisible, you guys played so well. So well. I'm so proud of you guys coming this far, and I'm really excited to see you guys in the future.
Definitely. Very impressive gameplay. Team Imperial taking the win there. Good match to you guys.
Good match. That's going to be the stream, guys. That is our Team Deathmatch tournament. Next week, we do start with Plaza going back to Diffuse. Lots of application. Go to mobileesports.org if you want to apply. Over 800 teams have applied. We're taking 64. We're running another Diffuse tournament, 5v5. Really excited to get back to Plaza and see what we can do. Any last words, Sutton, for the viewers?
Kind of last words. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. We'll be getting those cases out to you guys really soon. GG to Team Imperial again, and GG to Invisible Link. You guys played absolutely amazing. See you guys somewhere soon on the internet.
We'll see you soon, guys. I got to go ahead and get the... hold on here. Let me get my outro.
Oops.
Here it comes.
I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.